Narcissists need a steady flow of attention and admiration, which is what narcissistic supply means. Narcissists often use a false self that people like to draw people to them and get the attention they want. Narcissists, on the other hand, can't make healthy connections, so they tend to go after people who are more vulnerable to feed their needs. In this video, we will briefly explain what is narcissistic supply. But before we start our video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. What is narcissistic supply? Narcissistic supply is any kind of attention-seeking behavior, good or bad. Narcissistic supply is a type of psychological addiction in which the narcissist needs and even demands endless special treatment, admiration, importance, or validation to feed their sense of entitlement and self-centeredness. Narcissists deal with the world by getting what they want, which makes it a good place for them to live. Narcissism is not the same as wanting attention, praise, and approval. We all need to be heard and feel like we belong, but narcissists always want to be the center of attention. They will go out of their way to find or make situations where they are the center of attention. Narcissists are never happy because no amount of attention is ever enough for them. Narcissists look for people who are easy to charm and aren't smart enough to see how they are being used and manipulated. Once the narcissist gets the supply, he or she will quickly run out and always want more. Feeding a narcissist is like trying to fill a bottomless pit, and if they don't get what they want, they may act out in a narcissistic way. Types of narcissistic supply. There are two main types of narcissistic supply that fuel a person with narcissistic personality disorder: primary and secondary. Primary narcissistic supply. Attention is the main thing that feeds narcissism. This kind of attention can be public or private. Attention from the public could include a need to feel like a respected, loved, or famous person in the community or the world. Personal care is done at home, out of sight of the public. Here are some examples of narcissistic supply from a first source. Being recognized in public for something. Getting a certain amount of fame for an accomplishment. Getting a lot of bad press for doing something wrong. Even if there's no real proof, being seen as a powerful or important member of the community. Getting the amount of love and respect they want at home. Having family members dote on them and give them everything they want and need. Being feared at home, which a narcissist might see as a sign of success. Secondary narcissistic supply. The main supply comes from public and private attention, and the secondary supply comes from having a normal, comfortable life with a family. These successes on the outside fit into the narcissist's idea of what is normal. The narcissist can't be successful without them. Here are some examples of secondary supply. Having a good job that pays well is important. Having a luxury car and an expensive home is a sign of success. Getting along with other people in the community. Having a relationship that seems to be going well. Having a child or children who can reach goals that seem important is a good thing. Having a membership in a group or organization. Why do narcissists need supply? Narcissists want a never-ending supply of validation, attention, and praise to make up for low self-esteem, confidence, and a sense of not being accepted, which is often caused by trauma and attachment problems in early childhood. Most of the time, a narcissist was not loved enough as a child. They use people as things to get what they didn't have as kids, which feeds their supply. Often, when they were young, their parents didn't pay attention to their emotional needs or their inner child. Their caretakers left them emotionally, hurting them in ways that still affect them as adults. Narcissists use other people and things to meet their emotional needs. This is called narcissistic supply. The main purpose of narcissistic supply is to boost the ego, self-worth, self-esteem, and confidence. It also helps set limits in the relationship so that the false self stays the same. The false self is made to protect them from a world they see as hostile, unstable, unfair, unrewarding, and unpredictable. This defense mechanism gives the narcissist a short-term sense of security, but once the facade is broken, the narcissist falls apart. 7 methods that narcissists use to gain supply. Narcissists use a lot of different ways to get their narcissistic needs met. They might act like they know a lot about something, try to get other people to feel bad about themselves, or cross boundaries. Here are 7 ways narcissists get what they need. 1. The self-declared expert. The narcissist may say that he or she is an expert or authority on any topic. They often take over the conversation and talk over you as if you're not there. They are always ignoring, criticizing, and dismissing other people's points of view in order to make themselves look more like experts. 2. The powerful one who rules, judges, or saves. When a narcissist is in a personal or professional relationship, they put themselves in a position to control their target by dominating, minimizing, and devaluing them. This may even look like rescuing other people to make the narcissist look like the good Samaritan or reliable savior. The narcissist loves to feel like they have full control over and have won over others. 3. The merit badge collector or pedestal seeker. Some narcissists choose jobs or careers where they can be admired or respected all the time. Most people don't want these jobs because they want to help the world, but because they want to feel important, and special. 4. The boundary crosser or exploiter. Many narcissists don't care about other people. Instead, they use them. They use their charm, ability to persuade, or power to manipulate people into giving in to unreasonable, one-sided demands or giving up their boundaries. The narcissist sees this as winning and just another way to boost their ego. 5. The overbearing show-off or peacock. Grandiose narcissists will talk about important or famous people they know, show off, or brag about their status in order to get praise, attention, or approval. They want people to be jealous of them so that they can feel good about themselves. 6. The habitually difficult or negative. Some narcissists are purposefully and persistently hard to deal with, uncooperative, or confrontational, even when it's not fair or necessary. People think they have more power when people don't like them. This pattern of behavior confirms the narcissist's belief that they don't deserve love, acceptance, or to be in a happy, healthy relationship. 7. The living through others faker or wannabe. Some narcissists try to live through other people to boost their own low self-esteem or live out their own fantasies and delusions that they haven't been able to achieve. They enjoy the glory of the people they use and take advantage of. Are you giving narcissists what they want? You are more likely to be used as a source of supply if you are close to the narcissist. Some people might think that this means the narcissist really cares about you. This isn't the case. Deep down, they think that they are flawed and not worth loving. So, if you love them, you are wrong and will be punished by them. Their shame and hatred for themselves are now coming from them to you. They choose you because you are easier to control or more willing to do what they want. It's not something to be proud of. How to stop giving a narcissist supply. If you break up with a narcissist, you should know that you won't get the closure you want. Dealing with a narcissist is hard, especially if you are the first person they talk to. But to keep your sanity, you must stop the abuse and, if possible, cut off all supplies. No contact is one way to do this. No contact means cutting the narcissist out of your life completely. This plan has been shown to work if you stick to it. Sometimes, it's just not possible to have no contact at all with a narcissist. There are times when children are involved. It could be your boss, a coworker, their child, or your parent. For these kinds of situations, you can disarm the narcissist if they try to talk to you, or you can use something called the gray rock method. It means only making the necessary contact and getting rid of your feelings. Final thoughts. The narcissist needs a steady supply of narcissistic supply to keep up their shallow, self-centered self-image. When a narcissist has a relationship with someone, that person only uses that person to meet his or her own needs. Yet, even if they don't want to admit it, most narcissists feel insecure or like the ugly, unwanted stepchild deep down. If you think a narcissist took advantage of you, you are not alone. Talking about your experiences can help make bad things less painful. Find a licensed therapist who specializes in helping people get over narcissistic abuse, or talk to someone you trust. You can also share your experiences in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative videos.